When I look at an old instrument, it has a soul. When you hold an instrument, either it feels good or it doesn't feel good. It's like taking a step 200 years backwards. I have a passion for old instruments. I've been doing this for about 45 years. I spend most of my life right here. What we do is we repair violins. We do restorations on everything from student instruments up to instruments in the millions of dollars. I have one client that comes in here whose instrument's almost $7 million. Well, my father was a violin maker from the old country, from the Czech Republic, or from the former Czechoslovakia. Once I got out of the country, we lived in New York for a little bit, then Chicago, Colorado, and eventually ended up here in like early 70s. And there was a violin shop for sale. It was called Christensen Violins, and they were on 15th and C. And so my dad took over the store. That's when I started my violin repair career. I was 7 years old, and I was polishing violins for a nickel a piece. 45 years later, I'm still at the bench playing with wood. When you look at a painting, you look for the truth in the painting. When you look at a violin, you look at the truth also, but there's mathematics involved. There's 98 different points to the building of a violin. There's the F-holes, the outline, the purfling, the graduation, the varnish, many, many things. First thing I do when I pick up a violin is I see if the dimensions are right. Is it the body length correct? Are the measurements correct? And then I look at the artistry of it. So it's both. It's kind of the best of both worlds. It's linear and non-linear at the same time. I've been playing since I was, I think, 9, and I would never practice. I remember my first violin teacher, she would say, "Peter, did you practice?" And I would say, "No." He goes, "Why are you playing the violin, Peter?" I go, "I love the violin." Pursue the things in life that you love. I have people that come in here and they're worn and kind of beat down by life, and you have to do what you love. My problem is there's not enough time in the day. I was here until 4:30 in the morning the other day. Lost complete track of time. That shows that you love what you do. A lot of people are looking at the clock, is it time to go home yet? And if people feel that way about their jobs, they should do something they love. Follow your passions. Life is too short.